AFTV, Stricto, wow, what what a game, what a win. It had incidents in it, it was nervy, but we got the job done.
We got it done, man. That was needed. You saw Tottenham bottle it yesterday. You saw United bottle it against Burnley. And we've been in this position where all we need is a win to elevate us, to move us away, but we don't seem to do it. And then we go a goal up, and then a red card, you think, oh, we're back here again. Like, we're going to win it. It seemed like we grab a draw from the jaws of victory sometimes. Like, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm so excited. I'm so happy, honestly.
Yeah. Let's go to that. You know, it's such a big incident. The red card, Martinelli. I bet that's the first time he's ever been sent off, right? Have you ever seen a red card like that? And was it a red card for you? I mean, it's 2 yellows. One for the push, because the player was about to take the throw-in and he pushed him. The throw-in was allowed. He runs on. He runs down the player, gets the other yellow card. Mm-hmm. For you, is that a red for the 2 yellows? And have you ever seen anything like it before?
I've never seen anything like it, and I doubt most people have. But this is what I keep saying. I think the refs now need to come out and explain their decisions. And if you're saying that's a red card, that 2 yellows equals red, cool. But then you also need to explain why it's not given 99% of the time. Why it's never a red card 99% of the time. So, they need to come out and explain these decisions. And then other referees, put them under the spotlight. Why hasn't this been done, as far as I'm concerned, in the Premier League era? It's never been done. So why today? Why did you choose to do that? Yes, you can do it. Apparently, you can. A ref can give you 2 consecutive yellows. But why today? What was the difference?
So then you're saying he's got it right then? So
I'm not necessarily saying he's got it right or wrong. Clearly he's within his right because he done it, right? But what I'm saying is, why? Why is today...
Well, you just give the reason why is because he's 2 yellow cards.
Yeah, but we've never seen that before. So this is why you need to come out and explain the anomaly. Why this scenario? Because as long as Martinelli was concerned, he was taking a yellow for the team. Like, as soon as he done it, he looked away. He's like, yep, that's a yellow. He knew he was going to get a yellow. But why was this different from other incidents? This happens every time, every game, where a ref lets the play go on. The same player goes on to commit a foul. So why this time? That's what I want to know.
And despite that, managed to hold on, and it was a real backs to the wall performance. Do you think the fact that we've had a couple of these recently, especially the one against Liverpool, we literally had to go the whole game with 10 men, that maybe now this team's getting used to playing with 10 men?
They're definitely training. They're definitely training 10 men. They definitely, because what's that? 4 yellow cards, it's 4 red cards in 6 games. Crazy. Like it's
crazy.
It's a crazy indiscipline. But sometimes I don't even care so much about indiscipline like that if you're able to grind it out and you don't capitulate. Over the Wenger years, we capitulate in these kind of situations. And I think and I say this, it seems like there is a different mentality, which I haven't seen at Arsenal for a long, long time. Rob Holding coming on, just FA Cup Rob Holding. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just everywhere. He was just eating them up. Gabriel, what a performance. Like, it was truly a defensive...
And he looked like he was carrying some sort of injury from early in the game.
Yeah, that's the mentality. That's the mentality. It's like, do you know what? By any means necessary. That was what I saw. And, it was definitely a defensive performance because the attackers didn't really do much today. In fact, the attackers nearly lost us the game. Laka, Jesus, I would never forgiven him if we'd have drawn this game. I think
he's a relief guy today, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
The one-on-one.
Oh, I think this game also has exposed our weaknesses, it's exposed how thin we are in the middle and definitely up front, a clinical striker eats those up all day long. I know some people, I'm looking on Twitter, some people saying, Abbo to finish that's his kind of grub. But I don't think so. I don't think so. If Abbo was through in that situation, I'm not equally confident.
I don't know. I think he would. Maybe on the form, but he used to like that little angle.
The little bend.
That angle fit. I think Martinelli would have finished that as well.
Martinelli eats that.
Yeah.
Henry eats that. But I think Abba on this form. I mean, when Laka was through, I wasn't even confident. I wasn't even. He actually shot it like he thought he was offside. a gunman don't think like that. You just think if it's in, if it's offside, at least I know I've got it in.
Yeah.
You know, he just shot it like, oh, I'm offside anyway. That can't carry us to top 4. We need something. Obviously, it's too late now, but we'll have to manage what we've got because we didn't go in when we needed to. You know, Eddie Nketiah comes on, and I'm sorry, Robbie, I don't rate the kid. I do not rate that kid at all. And this is the thing. Moments like that is how you lose points. You've got the ball round the corner flag. Hold it. Just do whatever. Just tussle, and he's gone and just trying to. I don't get this kid sometimes. Like it's nothing personal, but his football is not. I don't
inexperience, wasn't it?
No, you can't say it's inexperience because I'm sure you do that in the reserves. You're winning 1-0 with 10 men in the reserves. You go down the corner flag and you hassle.
Well, he was at the corner flag, but then he tried to. I think he was trying to kick it against the player to get a corner. To be fair to him,
that's what he was trying to do. But we've seen the best way to hold it is to shield it with your body in that angle, and you might even win a free kick because the defenders are on you. You might just drop and get a free kick. But when you're giving it away, and little margins like that is how you lose points. And I would never forgiven him as well if Wolves went up and scored. But I think, like I said, I think it was a defensive performance. The defenders today really, really grinded those 3 points for us. Gabriel scored, and Rob Holding and Ramsdale, even Cedric. You know, you got to give it to him. Like he just, he hasn't really played much, and he comes in, doesn't really, performance not really dropping. So now you got to give it up.
Can we get top 4?
You can.
Long way to go, but that's a massive win.
I don't think top 4 is in our hands, and I don't think it's in any of the other teams' hands either. I think it's just a case of who loses the most amongst the other teams. Like we haven't really got a strong hold of it. West Ham don't have a strong hold of it. Tottenham United don't have a strong hold of it. It's literally on who loses the most. Do you know what I'm saying? Or who wins the most. That makes sense. But
in other words, it's anybody's.
It's anybody's. But the main thing is be up there for as long as you can. You have a better chance getting it. Definitely.